she described her marriage in a way that left people stunned. Instead of framing it as a heartbreaking ending, she compared the relationship to a curriculum, something meant to teach lessons before eventually reaching graduation. To her, the marriage had served its purpose. The divorce was simply the moment she completed that chapter of her life.
Love is still here. Your husband, who's still your husband.
Well, that's old news. Like people just don't do that anymore. There's just this whole new.
Some fans understood what she meant. They saw it as a woman acknowledging growth and moving forward. But others felt the comparison sounded strangely cold toward a man who had spent years building a life with her. And then there was Cory. While Tia was publicly discussing new beginnings and independence, Cory Hardrict was going through the emotional aftermath in a much quieter way. When he finally spoke about the breakup, his honesty surprised a lot of people. He admitted that the separation had been devastating and revealed that he had spent nights crying himself to sleep. For him, the hardest part wasn't just the end of the relationship.
Me again. I was a little shocked by that because I'm like, sweetie.
It was beautiful. It was amazing. It was wonderful. There was courting that was, involved.
It was living minutes away from his children and not having the same everyday family life he once had. For those who had followed their relationship over the years, it was a painful contrast to watch. One partner seemed ready to embrace a new life filled with self-discovery and freedom. The other seemed to be quietly grieving the loss of something he never wanted to end in the first place. But as time went on, something interesting began to happen. At first, Tia leaned fully into her new identity as a single woman entering what she often called her next chapter. She spoke about healing, personal growth, and rediscovering herself after spending most of her adult life in one relationship.
Present, meaning like people just don't court each other anymore. And this person was like,
her social media was filled with reflections about independence, therapy, and learning how to prioritize herself. Yet slowly, another theme started appearing in those conversations: loneliness. In interviews and online posts, Tia began talking about how different the dating world had become. She shared her frustration about how traditional